In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Apollo in order to find new leads when you have never worked in a new market. Finding new people when you have never worked in a novel sector can be pretty hard, and it's a common problem when you need to explore a new market. In this example, I'm taking one real conversation that happened very recently. The company I was speaking with wanted to explore a novel segment, a novel sector, completely different. They are very well known for chromatography products, but now they needed to address a different market. In this specific example, protein production scientists. These scientists can work with people that use chromatography, but most of the time they are not working in the same labs. They are not working under the same laboratory managers. They are not working in the same groups. So it means that there is no possibility to use references from past customers in order to enter the new market. And this is a very hard struggle. In that case, we wanted to identify protein scientists in a very specific territories because the company wanted to address the French market. And now I'm going to show you how Apollo can really become a game changer for your lead generation effort and helping you identify the right people into your new sector. So the steps are pretty easy. The first one that you have to do is to create an Apollo account or to sign up. I have one. My suggestion is to create one with a professional email because this will provide you benefit in terms of the number of leads that you can have from Apollo. When you are landing into Apollo, you have a page that opens up where you have recommended prospects that are based on your past research. They might be very useful because the system is able to suggest you novel names that you can save if they are relevant or exclude if they are not in order to improve the quality of the research. But here what I want to focus on is this bar on the left, where you can click on people to find a new one based on your target audience. Now you see that you have an empty page where you have on the left again a filtering system with many different filters. Here I want to focus on two filters. The filter number one is the job titles, and the filter number two, imagining that you have to focus on a specific territories, is the location. So based on the example, let's focus on scientists that are working with proteins. So here, for example, you can check into job title and type wording that are very common in job titles. And so a simple one is obviously protein. You can put like antibody if the scientist is working specifically with antibody production. And you see that the system is able to recognize these type of keywords. Ultimately, you will have a list of leads that are kind of working with proteins at least. After you included the list of scientists, you can exclude also functions like, for example, sales and marketing. But you see that worldwide, where at least in the database of Apollo, now you have 8,000, more than 8,000 potential prospects you can speak with, and this is a super powerful list to start from, even too big. And this is where the second filter comes into place. In the example that we are going to speak about, we were interested in finding novel scientists in France. And so you can type simply France. In that case, the filter system can be significantly narrower or larger depending on your goals, because in the end it's up to you to decide how to prioritize the search for leads in a specific market. You can see that you have, for example, Europe or United States, but also common regions like you have EMEA, that is, for example, European and Middle East market. And even better, if you are focusing only on the European Union, you can type Europe, but also European Union. And here is where another function of Apollo can be really helpful for you. because when you open the side panel of Apollo, you can go into the detail of the person. So here, I didn't know that La Vie was a company working to replace meat with plant-based meat. And so if you see, let's say, the connection between Apollo and LinkedIn helps you to have all information dedicated to the person, and you can qualify it further. Here you can see all the experiences that the person has had, and here it's very relevant for your goals. So I hope this video really helped you to find out how to use Apollo, and there are tons of similar platforms, but I personally like a lot this one in order to find new customers. Of course, this is not the perfect methodology. There are a lot of different ones, and finding leads is one thing, connecting truthfully with them, it's a totally different game. So please, one very important aspect, do not spam them, do not send them unnecessary emails, because what will happen is that they will block you, they will never respond to you if they don't see that you are trying your best to provide them a value. So rely on content. This will create the most trustful connection with them and not make you feel as a persona non grata, as we said, so as an intruder, let me say that. If you want to know more about the best practices, there are a lot of content online, but I can make a new video and try to find the best and curate that one for you. Just let me know in my comments on LinkedIn. Follow me there if you want to know more about lead generation and marketing, and to find the best way to stay sustainable with your marketing efforts, even when you do not have the mega budget of large corporations, which is a very common struggle as well for startups and small, medium-sized companies. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Ciao!